Welcome back to the Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast, episode 186. And this week we got Bruno and no one else because they're all playing League of Legends, and it's the most, like, I'm sure it's fun to play, but if you're not playing it and you're listening to, like, someone press their space bar
I
a
think they were playing
thousand.
TFT, so it wasn't as bad
Oh, I thought it
anymore.
was League.
But
Sorry. Never mind.
I
TFT's fine.
I don't know. Burry stream wasn't working for me, so I have no clue actually. To be honest
Yeah.
with you.
TFT's fine. I like sitting and hearing them play TFT. Sometimes listening to the League is just a lot of tipping and tapping.
It's that the QWER, I think, just getting mashed like crazy.
And whatever the other ones are to like flash and like smite.
I think that's QWER. I think Q is
No.
all.
Those are your abilities, but you have those two other
Oh,
side
okay.
abilities. So I think they're YT
Okay.
or whatever
Yeah,
they are.
or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
So Bruno,
So Nick,
100 episodes ago, didn't
I
age
remember
well.
hearing about this one being a good one.
Didn't age well.
Yeah.
Do you know what 100 episodes ago was?
No clue.
The first episode of 2020.
Oh,
Happily called Happy New Decade. Little did we know. Little did we know.
The decade of hell was upon us.
Yeah. Happy New Decade. Starting off the new year decade off good with some rabbit hole talk about health and a bunch of different things. That was pre-World War III memes. Remember that's how that decade started? It was like January 3rd and it was like all the World War III memes.
Oh God, what do we get ourselves into?
You ready to be drafted? That was all the that was a good like couple days of memes. Like, you ready to go to war, Balake?
Yeah, I remember. I'm
Me
in
and
them.
the It's like me and the boys on the tank.
Yeah. Look at us now.
Look at us now. Look at us now. Paul Rudd. Look at us now. Hey, look at me. 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 Look at us. Look at us. Look at us.
Look at us.
Next week's
Jesus Christ.
Next week's a good title. Next week's
Yeah.
Well, next week's a title. It's gonna bring it back a lot of like sadness and like it's like, oh damn.
Boy. Okay. I'll look forward to next week.
But that's next week. You could probably think about it if you think of what time of the year it is.
I can't remember what we talked about last week, Nick.
But this is something we talk about that happens every year during that time.
I might. Maybe I have an idea. I'll try and remember it.
You probably do, so I wouldn't be too surprised. So hey, Bruno.
Hi.
Round 2.
Of house looking?
No, beef jerky.
Oh, beef. Oh, yeah. With a slicer this time.
The slicer made all the difference.
Did it? I'm glad to hear it.
All the difference. The appropriately sliced beef made the jerky.
Right?
Yes.
It makes everything else easier, too.
Oh, yeah. Your recipe got a lot of thumbs up at work because I brought some and people were like, oh, that's great.
Sweet. Nice.
They were like, what is this? I'm like, oh, it's Bruno's special.
Hell yeah.
So, jerky's good. I now have to like reevaluate and like I have to figure out how I'm gonna attack you. So I showed you the seasoning. I showed you the ranch buffalo seasoning.
Yeah. We've been talking about it.
Yeah.
It's not like heavily guarded secrets, but
no,
but
on the podcast, no one knows about it.
True.
Exactly. Now I have my gun. Now I need to learn how to make ammo.
Yeah.
Come at you. Cause there's no true loser here.
No.
But
only
I don't want to be the one who loses.
Sure.
So
I also did some upgrades to the beef jerky production.
Oh my god. Did we talk about this? We did talk about this.
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
So I bought a slicer, sold Nick my slicer. But my slicer is now a behemoth.
Yeah, you need a new.
You've seen photos.
Yes.
So the final piece of the puzzle came today.
Oh no, you
Okay.
gotta what? No, what did you get?
I got a table and my casters came today.
Oh God, it's such a such a you.
So I have a 24 by 36 stainless steel table,
Hmm.
like like kitchen. It came out of the pizza shop table.
Yes.
Um, and I bought 5-inch wheeled casters to put on the bottom of it. It is the nicest table I have ever seen. So nice.
You understand it's a
So,
little ridiculous.
oh, dude, I know. Yeah, I'm a little ridiculous. Okay.
Yes. And I mean that in the most sincere way of you
Oh no,
now
yeah,
have like mobile you have a mobile meat slicing station.
I do. It's exactly what I wanted.
Can it do cheeses?
So my unit is not rated for cheese. Apparently,
Oh,
cheese is like
is
hell on
cheese like a
earth.
death?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably find out though. Who
Well, you
knows? I'll
can get
try and
one of
throw some cheese on there.
you can get one of those like hand cheese slicers. That's just like the
Yeah,
wire.
yeah.
Man,
Um,
you're a mobile charcuterie board maker.
dude, I could slice some shit.
I
Salami, pepperoni.
I've I've never been to a place. Have you seen the pictures where they're like the massive like charcuterie tables, or there's just sliced
Yeah,
like?
yeah.
Oh my! I've never been somewhere yet. I mean, I feel like they just got popular.
They did. Yeah,
I haven't been to a party yet where it's just like a massive charcuterie layout, because I
yeah.
will devastate one. Char
Like I
are
feel like coming from the Italian side of things,
oh my god.
I know the cured meats. Like, I'm a fan of dried sausage, and that puts some people off sometimes. But it's very good if you can find good stuff. Dried sausage is good. Got that salamis, you know? Get some nice Genoa salami. Whew.
Like Bruno, this. I want to show up
Oh,
somewhere.
Jesus Christ.
I I
That's a
want to.
setup.
This is what I want to show up somewhere, and I want to absolutely devastate a table
I
like this.
I went to Aldi's recently. I buy things like crackers and chips from
Hmm.
Aldi's.
Yeah.
They're just like real cheap and fine. So like it's like good save a couple bucks kind of thing. I'm so pissed. I go there a while ago, like 6 months ago, and like my crackers are gone. I'm like
Oh,
shit. I used to buy like they were like a Triscuit or like a wheat thin or something. I don't know. Like a cracker. It was like cracked pepper and an olive oil or something. It was just a cracker. And I lost them. They were gone. Haven't seen them again. So then I transferred to a garlic and herb pita chip. Put some cheese on that, have some of
hmm.
them. Great cracker. Great, like, substitution. It was good. Happy. Bought them a couple times and now they're gone. Now I got
Why?
nothing.
Why'd you
I
just
bought
devastate?
I bought a box of this stupid cracker assortment, and all of them are terrible. It was 6 different kinds of crackers. Didn't like any of them.
What 6?
Yeah,
The
they were all garbage crackers.
fuck,
Not
man?
happy about it.
Sheesh, sheesh.
Yeah, I got a slicer table now, and it's on wheels. Well, the problem is,
Where are you gonna mount
like,
the power?
I don't know. I'm just gonna plug it in.
No, no, no. Don't.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
no,
Yeah, yeah. I am not
no.
putting a junction box on a goddamn table. No, I'm not doing it.
3 weeks later. Okay, guys, hear me out. I hear the universe talking to me. Bruno tries to do something once, realize power is an annoying issue because he has 7 different things plugged in, and he's like, "Well, okay." You see, to
No,
be fair,
I ain't doing it. Not on this one. I will say though.
yeah. What will you say?
No, no, no. Wait. Now I'm trying to think of what I was trying to say. I don't know. It feels really good. Like the whole setup feels really good.
Go
I'm
fucking put
happy
half a
about it.
cow on your shit and start slicing it up.
So like you've been carrying around that slicer, it's
Hmm.
not that heavy.
No.
You could easily move it. This
Yeah.
one, I think it's literally like 80 pounds.
My God.
So that's why I have a table on wheels now, because I didn't want to pick it up and put it somewhere.
Hmm.
I didn't
Well,
want to put it away.
here,
That was the problem, and that's why there's a table.
look at us.
Who would have
Hmm.
thought?
Who would look at us?
I could rotate that to do sour. By the way, sauerkraut, I tried it. Um, because it was 6 weeks, which is about the time that I was told it would probably take. Scraped a little off the top, tried a little section of it. Pretty good sauerkraut. Did a good job at the home game. I'm not used to the. I wasn't used to the fermenting stage. I was just used to the pounding and making.
Hmm.
Sauerkraut's doing good. When I make sauerkraut, I could just rotate the slicer and slice right into a bucket, right off of the thing. I think it'll work out very well.
Great.
I think every part of this is turning out great. Now I just got to make something with it. We're in the end game
Is
now.
that a telescope?
It is. It was in my dining room, trying to give it back to my sister that never took it.
It looks like a big telescope.
It's not small. I've never
Dude,
used it. Don't know anything about it.
I feel like we have to use it at some point now. I didn't know
It doesn't really work. Like something's
Oh,
not set up right. So
I didn't realize
yeah,
Bruno was a telescope guy.
I'm not.
Is that calendar
Straight up
accurate?
not. Uh, it wasn't in the photo. It is now.
Oh, okay. So that is a real calendar, though.
It is a real calendar to this year. I just flipped it between the photo being taken and now. So
What is it? 2022 calendar is the same as what year?
oh, you trying to flip flop years?
Uh, since last. Uh, I know what I want to look up. I just don't know how to find it. 11 years after 7. What's the 2022 calendar equivalent to?
Yeah,
2005?
I know what you're saying. It's
2011, I guess.
11 years ago. Yeah,
Get out your
I think it's an
2011
11-year cycle. Yeah,
get your 2011 calendars out,
yeah, that'll work.
or your 1994 calendars, and if you're feeling frisky, your 1983 calendar.
Oh, okay. I did some decorating. We got some Christmassy holiday stuff going
Oh,
on.
I guess. Fuck me and Fredo. We were in the
I'm not like after Thanksgiving. I'm all game. Before
I know
Thanksgiving, not so
Fredo and I were
much.
put in the camps for wanting to decorate before.
I don't like. It's just not. I'm not about it. I don't put people down for doing it though, but I'm not
Shh.
about it.
Felt like I was wearing a candy cane on my sleeve.
I heard. So a while ago, my dad saw this at Sam's Club and loved it for some reason. So got some snowman.
I I
What's
I
up?
guess I don't know. I feel like I just gained a nugget of Bruno's dad personality from just
Oh
these
yeah.
snowmen that I wasn't
Oh yeah.
expecting your dad to be like,
You
I love these
absolutely
snowmen.
did. Yep.
Like I would if you like would have if we were like walking around a Sam's Club together and you'd been like, my dad would have loved those, and I would have been like,
Yep.
really?
Yep.
Oh,
He's a decorator,
okay.
and
I
I'm
again
not for whatever
I
reason.
I just never would have guessed that. Like,
No. Yeah.
interesting.
They do look very nice though. They are
They
pretty
do look
nice.
nice. I think I should. Yeah. Hmm.
What else
Is
have
that
I
all?
been
Is
doing?
that all? You put out some smoke. Do you do anything else? I see you did the
I
little like.
I've got some more to do.
I see you did the little like tablet things.
Yeah. Yeah. I have some wreaths to put up.
That says Merry Christmas, doesn't it? Happy Holidays.
Yep.
Happy holiday. We don't say happy holidays here. Happy holiday.
I have a big wreath that goes on the front of the house between some windows, like a I don't know 5 foot wreath.
I don't. I don't know. I just don't feel like I don't think I've ever seen your front door. To be honest with you.
That's my front door. It's right over there, through a wall. Like that corner you see is my room.
I feel
That
like I always see
outline.
out of it to your driveway
Yeah.
from the.
Here, I'll give you a wider image. There you go. That's
Yeah,
my
yes.
window.
Oh, you have paving. Okay. Driveway to paving says to port. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your window.
Yeah, that's my window.
That's the one that you
That's the one
is.
right there.
Ah. That's why you're always ready to pop a cap in that those people coming down your driveway.
I do have a straight shot right down the driveway.
Bust out the 9. What's on the other side then?
Like which way?
To the right. What's on that? What's the right window then?
That's my study where the server is and my printer.
Got that. Sure you have enough. Are you sure that side of the house is strapped down enough? I've heard that thing boot up.
Dude, no, not at all. Yeah, I was driving in the driveway tonight. It's just glowing. Like pictures don't do it any justice
Is
whatsoever.
that a snowflake up there?
It is, yeah. It's just bright as shit, apparently.
You have a flag?
I do.
I didn't know you had an American flag.
I do.
Hmm.
And then it's a little dark, but right here.
I guess
on
I
the
knew you had a
left,
3-car garage, but I feel like I've never seen the inside of your 3-car garage.
got stuff in it and 2 vehicles, you know?
The van and your truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the right bay, all the way far from the door.
Hmm. The van goes in the middle?
It does, just barely.
I feel like the van would have been in the right or the left.
So there's a door. There's about it's a 36-foot space with I believe they're 8-foot wide doors, 8 foot wide, 7 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
So 36 foot with 8 foot doors means there's like 2 feet in between each of them, give or take, and on the ends. So there's a ramp coming out of the door because my dad's in a wheelchair. And a desk and like a workbench in that first bay and some fridges along the back wall. I'll have to get you a photo sometime, maybe. That's like the stuff to store in the garage bay.
Does he not go out the front door ever then?
Not really, no. I mean, I could do it with some ramps, but no.
I assumed he went out like a different way, but I just.
I'm gonna be honest. The front door rarely gets used.
Yeah.
It's just like go through the garage.
Yeah.
Just the way it goes.
Speaking of homes.
Yeah.
Mal and I are putting off for one.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Here you go. Just one up this morning.
That's exciting.
Possibly.
I mean,
more than likely disappointing.
I'll cross my fingers for you, you know, but
yeah,
the fact that you found something that you liked is exciting.
Yes.
I liked the curb appeal.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Classic rancher.
It's a lot of steps up to the front door. That would be my only complaint, but I like the look of it.
Yeah, it's on a hill.
Already, I like this way more than all the other ones you've shown me.
Yep. Classic rancher. On a hill, so it's more exposed on the one side. Then that's why there's so many steps. Is just because it's on that hill.
Yeah, and you've got like basement or not basement, garage access at level instead of something weird. Yes.
So nice door. Nice I don't remember that door being glass like that, to be honest with you.
It might not. The doors are fairly simple to swap out. See, like that seems like somewhat newish windows
That's new windows.
instead of like ancient
Pane.
pane windows with the crossing in and all that garbage.
Yep. Hardwood floors.
Armor
But
statue in the corner is a little weird.
very much is. Very, I think, personality.
Yeah. The floors look
Accent
nice,
wall,
though.
I wouldn't paint green, but it is
Green's,
green.
yeah, you know, I don't hate it, but it wouldn't be my choice.
It's a choice.
Yeah. Like
So,
I have
next,
a pretty dark red accent wall in my living room.
Yeah.
Let me go back here. Is that looking into the fridge of the kitchen? Okay.
so cabinets, they painted them themselves. The color contrast does them a lot of service here. They definitely
Yeah.
they don't look bad, but they're like average. Like
Yeah, I'm seeing little stuff, but you know.
they're gonna need repainted at some point because I don't think they did a great job.
Yeah.
So next page.
But still, the countertops don't look dated as shit. The hardware looks nice. It looks like a serviceable kitchen.
Yep. So
Does that
I'm gonna
throw you
have
into the dining room.
yeah. So I want you to look at the cabinet right above the dishwasher.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on there? It's a little wonky.
I think a couple of the cabinets need some new hinges.
So what might have happened is, depending on what the cabinets are made of, some screws might have just like ripped out. So you might need to move the hinges
Might.
to like new positions so that they
Yeah.
bite better, or something like that.
I think a few of the cabinet doors need new. I think a
Well,
lot of them
little
are kind
TLC.
of crooked. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It does.
standard
Yeah.
kitchen. That's the dining room on the backside, and that's an addition to the house.
Okay.
So if you go back a picture,
Yeah.
the kitchen used to end right there.
Yeah.
That
see
and that
what
used
you're
to be the
saying.
dining room right there.
Yeah. I'm noticing it looked like a lot of floor space where
Yes.
you would have a dining room behind it.
Yes. Some more kitchen,
Okay.
more kitchen.
Yeah, I like the little bar here. I didn't realize that was there.
Mm-hmm.
Little like bar stool kind of thing.
It's a stupidly big.
It's a little
Uh,
large.
it's a stupidly big dining room, but there's not much else you do with it because you
Yeah.
don't have a dining room with it. You don't have a place to put a table anywhere else.
You might be able to put like some sort of table over here for knickknacks or display or something over there too.
Yeah, but you have to do that on the other side too because of the empty kitchen space.
Yeah.
So if in my dream idea is that and maybe we'll do it one day, is that empty wall where those pictures are? That
Right
should have
here?
been yeah.
Or
No,
back
no,
here?
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
With how thick that wall is on there, you could have fit more countertops, more cupboards, and more drawers right there.
Maybe. Or in an intermediary, you could do like a rolling island, like butcher
Oh, you
block
could.
island. That would
Mhm.
look really nice,
That'd be nice.
and it would give you utility again.
Or
And
like
you
a
could
built-in table.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of table.
I mean, depending on the way the doorways work is my only concern. Oh, you got some space there.
It's a pretty thick space, like to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Is there anything? No, there's not. So it's just like flowing in along the wall of the living room.
yeah.
Like there's no divider over here to the right, is there? That wall was straight the whole way until the addition.
Which wall?
The left wall coming in the door. Like come in the door, this left wall right here.
That goes straight until you hit the hallway for the like bedrooms.
Okay.
If you go over one
Oh,
more,
is there
I
a
think.
hallway there?
Yeah, so one
I
more.
feel like right here or somewhere.
Yeah. That's where you go down
Okay.
that like cuz you have to think of if you think of the original rancher,
Yeah.
uh
Oh, true. Yeah, absolutely. There's
that's
no picture of it. It's hard to see because it's always
yeah.
hidden.
But right
Yeah, you
there
could
is
probably do like a short, not deep. Don't go crazy deep like to this wall.
yeah. So you
could
see
do
okay,
something.
so through this window in the dining room, you see that window through it?
Yeah.
you go one picture over,
Is
that's
that
that
window?
window. So this is the
Gotcha.
one. This is bedroom, I'd say number 2.
Okay.
It's like long, a little narrow, but long.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look that cramped.
No, no,
Looks
no. But
big
like
enough.
that's this characteristic. Is it's just a longer boy,
Yeah,
long boy. This is the other side of it. You can kind of see you can see the hallway now.
yeah,
So that leads right out to that
the,
intermediary.
yeah.
There's your master.
Okay. Master because size or attached
It's the biggest
bathroom.
room.
Got you.
It's 1.5 bath.
Okay.
Third room.
I saw two and thought it would be two.
Yeah,
But
no. This is third room.
is this on the same floor or is this upstairs?
Yes.
Or is there an up? I don't know. And there's your bathroom through there.
Nice,
Okay. I
respectable
mean,
for one.
it's respectable, but not huge. Basement, it's half finished. They've
It's not
walls
finishable.
yeah.
The
It-
ceilings are too low to do drywall.
you yeah, and you could do a drop ceiling, but then you would lose a lot of headroom.
You again, yeah. The the trusses are too. The trusses and the stuff that pops out from the trusses. So if you go over a picture,
Yeah.
no, 2 pictures.
Oh, you
HVAC.
got yeah.
There's just if the basement was maybe 2 feet lower, it would be fine. You just can't finish that ceiling.
I mean, it's not the
They
end of the
painted
world.
No, they painted it black. It actually looks nice. The only thing I want to do is
Yeah,
I want to paint all the wires black and maybe think about redoing the light, like try to do better lights that aren't just like light bulbs
sure.
hanging down.
And that would be easy.
I would do I don't know if I do the maybe like I want like an LED square, but you could
Okay.
like recess it up in there so it's like
Yeah. That wouldn't
so
be
it's not
that
like
bad.
hanging down but like up.
Yeah. You might have to like move a box, but that's not the end of the world.
Nope.
I mean,
So
it's very passable. Throw an area rug like they did, and it turns it into a pretty nice space.
it okay, it's
The
partially
fact that
finished.
the fact that the walls are painted do so much good for it.
Yes. Probably repaint like when we don't have a ton of stuff in there, repaint them. Again, just
Yeah.
paint up the wires, get them to like not be
And the
like
black trusses and stuff. Not
the black
trusses, but
trusses really bring it up
the
together.
floor
Like
joists. Yeah. That
or
it works well.
floor joists, they're not trusses. What would a truss
Yeah.
be? That's roof.
That's the
See,
roof how it's like an A-frame.
yeah. Um uh the half
A
bath and the
half bath downstairs.
yep, and has a funny box behind the toilet to send the shit upstairs. Quite literally.
Yep. That's literally what it is. Yep. I was going to mention it. That happens though.
I mean, it's just what
That's
it is.
that's
I
what you
assume
have
they
to do.
work good because they just are what they are.
Yeah. Yeah, they're made for it. And then washer dryer in a
Yep.
little room downstairs. Little patio with some paver bricks. Might need a
It's not
little touch up down here, but that's fine.
it,
It's not. They look pretty good.
yeah, it's I mean it's not bad, it's not great, it's just what it is.
Yeah.
It's an outside space.
Yeah.
Decent
It's
sized yard.
something. Yeah. Is the I would
It's
assume the
hilly.
shed is.
It's all hill. I
Yeah.
don't want. I am very much gonna make sure Madeline has to mow too.
Was that shed part of it? The
Hmm.
property?
It's our
Okay.
shed.
I like it.
Yeah, it's nice. Again,
Yeah, it's
you know my
definitely
hatred of one car driveways.
a one wide driveway. Yeah.
At some
Is
point,
there
I would.
is there
There's
street parking?
there is, but if you go
Okay.
to if you go down to the lot line one in the Zillow, uh,
Uh,
it's like neighborhood. It's under similar homes. Yeah, this one's a shitty
oh,
map, but
okay.
you can kind of see where it shows you the lot
Yeah.
lines. At
Yeah,
some point, I'd
that's
like to push that retaining wall out and add a little like bump out to put 2 cars in the garage. But that's just because I don't
sure.
like. I'd want to be able to get both cars off the street in the winter because of like snow plowing.
Yeah.
It's just so much nicer when you can get them both off.
Yeah, and I guess was the garage? Did you go to look at this house?
Yes,
Was the garage just like? Does it hook into the basement at all?
it does. The one basement picture showed the door,
Ah, yeah. Okay.
and the garage is as long as the house, so you can get one car in. You could get one car in there and have like an ice chest worth of space.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
I like it. I
yeah.
I think it's the first house that you've shown me that I would have been supportive of. The other ones are like, that's some work to get that to a nice place. This one's like, it's at an okay place. Do some
Mhm.
stuff and make it pretty nice.
Yeah. So okay, go back to the kitchen pictures.
Yeah.
So you see where that door is?
That one right there.
Yeah. So act
Oh,
like
what
you're
is
looking
that?
right at that door.
Is that an
So that goes
outside
right.
door?
Yeah, it just goes right outside for no
Interesting.
reason.
I
I again,
yeah. I'm trying to think of a reason.
there's a little like patio there. I don't know, but I really don't know.
Yeah.
Light instead of a window, they did light. I don't know, but um, on the backside of that is the basement steps, right? I'm just saying,
On the
right?
oh okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that wall
Hook
goes
hook a
down.
hook a U and it's your steps. Got it.
Yeah, so that's where that square comes from when you like I don't even know what picture it is. I guess it's where you see like the green wall accent. Like the one living room picture. Like yeah, over one.
Yeah, that's your that's your staircase right there.
Yeah, so the basement stairs goes down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well if you look up, that's where your attic pull down is.
Okay. I mean,
So so when you want to go to the attic, you pull down this I want to say it's your typical ladder pull like attic ladder pull down.
yeah.
I feel like there's only one model in this world because it's the same one in every house I've ever been in.
Yep.
But you're now walking up this kind of sketchy ladder above your basement steps, and
Yep.
you shouldn't slip because if you're not just
Yep.
falling down one flight of steps, you're
Uh-huh.
falling down two flights of steps.
Yep.
Yeah,
Straight to the basement. Straight to
yeah.
the
So
basement you go.
Madeline is apparently I have to take everything up in the attic.
Yep. Sounds about right.
'Cause, she's not going up there.
But no, this looks like a nice house.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it.
I have hope
I,
for you though.
no, so we were the first ones there to see it today, and then me and the real estate guy stood outside and we talked about sidewalks for like 40 minutes. I don't.
Jesus
Can we do?
Christ.
Can we go to Street View?
I
If we,
can.
you need to hear what we talked about for 40 minutes. So go down a little bit. That's apparently when it was
What the
sold the last time.
fuck?
What is this map from?
I don't. You gotta go onto Google to find it.
I'll do that right now. Boom. 2014.
Okay.
I guess they put new siding on it since 2014. No,
It does
same
look.
siding.
Hmm.
New roof. New roof.
It's good.
Um.
Oh, and you have a little front porch. That's nice.
Oh, they painted the door and
Gotcha.
the shutters, I think.
Probably.
Yeah. They look darker in that picture, but I might have been in the light. But the door was definitely
Yeah.
painted. So go down to the left a little bit.
Oh, you have a hydrant in your yard.
Oh yeah, insurance prices going down. Oh, okay. See where that bush is?
Yeah.
Bush doesn't exist anymore, but you see where that sidewalk is?
Yeah.
You can go down a little bit. Down the road. Slightly.
Oh, there's a nasty little shit like right there.
So they removed the bush, but the sidewalk's even worse than that. They're both like they're
Yeah,
tilted
they're
opposite ways.
tilting opposite directions. Yeah.
And that's like right at the edge of my property line. And I'm not gonna say it's like my issue, but I think it would be my issue if someone tried to make it my issue.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
So Bob and I had like a 40-minute talk of how we could solve the sidewalk issue. I wasn't trying to, but Bob was really like Bob, the real estate guy,
Very
kept like
focused.
he was like he kept walking back to it. It's like, oh well, I guess we could do this. I'm like, I don't know. He was very much like into the whole idea of solving this sidewalk project.
It's a lot more tree looking in this photo.
It's definitely more trees than I
I
feel like there
feel like
are.
there's an extra tree. A
They
big one.
removed that tree,
Yeah.
which I'm really happy they did because those are big fucking trees just to be sitting back there.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah, no, they removed all those. It's kind of sad, but on the other side, I'm not that sad because trees are great when they're like farther than your property than they are tall.
I mean, you wouldn't like where I'm at then. I'm surrounded by them things.
That's fine until they fall down.
I know. Gotta
But
keep your
yeah,
eye on them.
so maybe if I can convince you with enough beer and jerky one day. Yeah, that's that door. You see the railing? Kind of just
I
want to
do.
remove that.
I don't know what that is even for.
The one step.
Oh, mm-hmm. I see now. Okay.
So, um, I'm gonna have to convince you with enough jerky and beer one of these days to help me rent a saw, and we're gonna cut some concrete slabs, and we're gonna
God.
then we gotta flip one and just dig out what's ever underneath it.
Hmm.
I think Bob and I came onto the solution that those two slabs need cut at the expansion joint, and then you just like pry them open, figure out why they're unlevel underneath,
Yeah.
either chop out the roots or whatever's keeping them up, level it out as best as possible, throw down the two slabs, and your sidewalk's good enough.
Might be that tree.
Might be.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay. I just assumed you'd want to use a saw like that if you ever had the chance.
I've seen some interesting saws. I have used like a K saw before. One of the big ones. I haven't done a lot with them, but
I assume that's one of those things you're like, I just want to cut shit.
I have enough of those tools. But yeah. They look heavy.
Just pry.
Yeah. It's like just do it, forehead.
Yeah,
You
gotta
know?
do it.
It looks nice though. I'm hopeful for you.
Thanks. I just,
I was curious how things were going.
yeah, Bannon found it today. I'm so jealous of the people across, not, oh my gosh, those people across the street have that same banner up. They have the same Eagles banners up from 2014. But they have solar panels
Never
all
move.
on their roof now.
Oh. That's cool.
But,
Nice.
fucking
Oh, they got look at their
non-boomer.
driveway.
I know, I'm
Look
really
at the
jealous of that.
driveway.
Fucking,
Oh,
they
they
can put,
even
like,
got a car tucked in the back too. Oh hell yeah! That's
man,
what you need.
I just want, I'm not even asking for the driveway to be, I don't want the, like, sidewalk part to be bigger. I just
Yeah,
want, like, I want, like, a 6-foot bump out.
yeah. No, I'm following what you want.
And then I can just, back up. I can pull in there and I can just pull in that bump out. And then when it snows and they plow, you don't have to worry about them like plowing you in on the road. Street cleaning. I just don't, you know, small
I do.
asks.
I do know. In fact, it does look like a nice place though.
Yep. Sales update. That was vlog update.
Yeah, I like it.
Anything new with you?
I've been trying to think. I got a new camera system that I'm
Did
in the
say you got
process
that.
of doing some stuff with.
Can any of your
Uh,
existing wiring work, or is all your cameras coax?
they were all like analog. It wasn't coax, but it was just like analog BNC connections.
Proprietary? What was it? What was
I
it?
I don't not proprietary, but I don't think it was coax.
I thought it would be coax. I don't know what else you
No,
would have used but coax.
it was
That
just
is
like
old analog.
wire. Yeah, maybe it's like home grade proprietary, possibly. I don't know.
Maybe.
But no, I'm going to PoE. So
I would. That's just the future.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
My
back to
dad
that
is
house.
probably yeah,
Sorry. Uh,
yeah,
Open attic, and with the basement being exposed, I can probably do wiring.
yeah, probably pretty easy, probably.
Like I'd probably put my computer room in that where that baby room is, and I
Like
can
you could probably
either,
run Ethernet pretty easy.
yeah, probably up through the. I could probably just find where the power's coming through close to it, and like
Yeah, yeah, easily.
I could do it nicely, or I could probably do it not nicely, where I could just like run it near an outlet and just drill a hole and get it out.
I mean, you could. I would probably like if I was doing it and I wanted to do it somewhat nicely. I'd probably fish a wire and do go through the top into the attic,
Mhm.
and then or you could go either way. Honestly, you could probably go to the basement just as easy.
I don't want to. The only reason I want to do the attic is I didn't want to deal with all this getting through all the insulation.
Yeah, probably just go through the find where you're supposed to go. There might be power run, and you can find the stud, drill a hole through the bottom of the bottom plate of the stud.
Mhm.
I would just put in one of those. You don't have to put a box in. You can just do those like slap in with the wing screws. Let me see if I can find one quick. What would you even call that? And like do a real Ethernet jack.
Mhm.
I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'll try and find you. It's basically you can just cut the hole and put in a plastic piece that gives you a screw for the cover, and you can mount right to it because you're
Yeah.
not doing live wiring. You can just go the easy way.
Yep. I don't know how I'll do it yet. Maybe I'll get a quote, or maybe I'll get a uh contractor, not contractor.
I'm saying like these things where they have wings that come out
Mhm.
and mount it to the drywall.
Oh, okay.
So you just push this, you cut the hole for it, push it into the hole, start tightening up the screw. The wing flips out and holds it against the drywall, and then
Gotcha.
you just get a plate on the front. It's basically just for those screw holes to hold the plate where it's supposed to be. And that's it. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Mhm.
Oh, God. It's just a female to female jack on this thing. I mean, that I guess works.
I've seen Enterprise do that for switch stuff.
Instead of punch down.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. I mean, I guess that's a simple. I mean, that's would be easier for you to do it yourself.
I think so you can easily like reuse patch panel. Like just easily unplug, replug.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
True.
reason was, but I've seen it like
I just like
pass.
punch down because of how easy it is. You don't have to deal with running the cables through that tiny little plug.
Yeah, he that was shopping. I want images. Uh nice. And these are great to show. So you want to see a double side?
But yeah, I got a Reolink 4K PoE system. So it's got really nice cameras. I think 3 terabyte drive in a network video recorder.
Yeah.
It was like it was on a deal. It was like $150 off or something. That is a weird looking patch panel.
It is. I don't know why they exist, but they do. They're Cat 6. I don't know like what their purpose is.
Hmm. I guess if you were changing things out, maybe,
Hmm.
or like putting stuff in and taking it out all the time, it's weird to me.
It is. It's just they're making them for someone.
So yeah, I mean, I plugged it in and it's just like all working. It obviously goes to a server somewhere to get redirected to where it's supposed to be when I like view it remotely.
Hmm.
So my dad is probably going to China somewhere, but it's one of those things that you either have to come to terms with that or go
Don't
crazy
buy
trying to
anything.
find the solution
There is
of
no solution.
like it it's a very hard solution.
Not for residential. Commercial
No.
grade, you can get stuff. I mean, um,
Like if I wanted to be serious, you have to run it all yourself, port forward yourself, and probably like whitelist IP addresses, which is just a pain in the ass.
yeah, no, don't do it.
So it's like I've come to terms with that. I've decided that I still want a system. So I've got an upgrade. And the nice thing is with PoE, it has a 16 channel PoE switch on the back of it. So I can
Hmm.
plug as much as I want into that. But I can also go through my own network and go on my LAN. So like I have one run out to the shed already. I'm probably going to put a couple cameras out there. I can just hook them into my network instead of doing multiple 100 and some foot runs.
Did you figure out? Did you have to IP the cameras, or does it find them?
It finds them
Okay,
easily. It's nice actually. It found it and auto added it. All I did was plug it in.
sweet.
Yeah. So it only came with 8 cameras, so I'll probably have to buy more, but it's a 16
Okay,
channel unit.
that's good. Expandable. Like, can you, if you needed more channels ever, could you? Do you know if you could?
I don't think I can go over 16, but I have up
Gotcha.
to 16, which 16 is enough for me. I like having more than 8, but 16 is plenty.
Gotcha.
So, it'll be cool.
So,
It works.
um, I had something that's pretty off topic, but it's something I feel strongly about.
Yeah.
So apparently, I've been lied to all my life about toast.
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 Like the bread toast?
Yes.
Okay.
So, you ever hear of a Sunbeam Radiant toaster?
Nope.
Oh my god. So I watched this video on these toasters on his video is actually linked in this article.
Yeah.
Um apparently there's these like Sunbeam Radiant toasters that seem like pretty like weird gimmicky that were like in the 50s, but apparently these toasters were the best type of toasters you've ever seen. Like I would have expected you to have one of these toasters and never wanted to have any type of other toast in your life.
Hmm. Like
It
what's so special?
it cooks bread better, apparently. It really does. It's just a
I,
better it makes better toast cuz it's smarter. Cuz it's some stupid technology that like
I read that it like it toasts until it's toasted.
yeah, it's like
I don't
smart enough to know how your toast is.
mm,
We're gonna watch this video after this podcast, but you're gonna be like, you're gonna be upset because I feel like this is a toaster. It's an 18-minute video on a toaster,
that's what I
and I
was looking
watched.
for.
I looked at all
Oh,
18 minutes.
that's thank you. I was
Yeah,
forgetting something. I'll watch your toaster video. I'll figure out what's special about it.
I need
Why
to
it's so
lean.
fancy.
I don't know where. I don't know what. I don't know what layout you got anymore. I need to lean back again. I need to get back to my leaning.
Here, I'll even switch you if I can figure out how. Never mind. I Oh, it's on this. Yep, there it is. Yep, there. Yep. There you go. Now you're topside. You got plenty of room. Have at
Leaning.
it.
Leaning.
So I found a new extension.
In Chrome?
Okay. Firefox, but both.
Okay.
So the other day, like a couple weeks ago, I was streaming you a video on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and you were like, "Oh, what are all those fancy buttons you got down there?" And that extension was primarily on YouTube. I was streaming you a YouTube video. The extension was primarily for minute sound control. I can right click and scroll wheel, and it goes by like a number instead of like big chunks on the volume bar.
Mm-hmm.
I just find myself using it a lot. Great extension. I've learned to love having speed control for YouTube videos. Like I just
More
crank it
so
up
than the normal?
sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
normal. Okay.
Like it's just easy to get to, I guess.
Gotcha.
Like I was watching Critical Role
Mm-hmm.
and they were taking a long time in their stupid plans. And I just crank it up to like 1.3 times speed. It gets through them so much quicker.
How far are you from this week's episode?
I am at the break.
I feel like I'm close because I'm just under 2 hours.
Yeah, you're very close. The other thing, though, is that I found another extension for YouTube.
Okay.
Let me get the name of it.
What does it do?
It is a crowd organized, it's called Sponsor Block. It's a crowd run anti sponsor segment extension. So people flag sponsors in videos, and I can click a button and skip it.
Interesting.
Or it skips to, like, if it's a video that somebody talks a lot, somebody could flag the important bit of the video and be like, yo, this is where you want to be.
I like it so far.
Yeah. I mean, that's all it does.
Oh, okay. I like it. Good premise. How many
It's
extensions do
like,
you run? I feel like you're an extension
oh
guy.
God, it's. I think that's why my Chrome runs like shit.
It probably is.
Yeah.
You know how much? You know how bad a stupid password manager can like kill your browsers because it's always trying to fill shit.
I think I have 20. Some of them are like, they don't do much though.
Yeah, okay, bud, but they're all running. Your Chrome
I
already
know.
can.
No, yeah, I know. I get it. That's why I switched to a different browser for YouTube. I
Yeah.
couldn't drop extensions, so I switched to a different one.
That's a solution.
It no, it's not it's the solution, Nick.
Yes. Wait till you have 3 browsers.
I I do. One's for the YouTube for the podcasts. Edge got that work.
You have a ton of extensions in this one.
No, it's my yeah, this is incognito mode. See? I only have 4.
Yet.
It's ad block, dark mode, and my password manager. That's it.
You're the type of person that has a setup that I never want to replicate because it's all fucking so
Oh,
set up.
I don't want to replicate it.
If you
You're
weren't an
telling
IT
me
guy, if you weren't an IT guy and you were in an
none
office
of
and had
this
to
would have
support,
happened.
no, you be some fucker that has some Outlook that's set up in some mystical way that like certain emails that contain the letter like invoice get marked green. If it's read more than if it's from this domain, it gets marked purple. You're not
Sounds
using
like
the
me.
normal reading plane. It's like one reading plane plus like half of you. You would have had it so themed and like done out that you'd be like, my out one update would ruin it. Be like, my Outlook looks different. How do I get it back? And I'd be like, what do you mean?
I'm not getting my emails anymore.
I had one person ask me like, because their Outlook wasn't as blue as it used to be. I didn't know how to help them. An update happened. My Outlook looks less blue.
Did you know that Fuck printers, by the way.
Yes.
Did you know that you can buy Microsoft Office again?
Yeah, you always could. They had Office 2019, and then
Did
they're
they? All right.
yeah,
Well, there's a 21 now.
yep. For some reason, I don't know what the reason is. I'm sure there is. There's still a huge push to have people being able to buy Office. There was an Office standalone in 2019.
Well, like, I just had my grandfather buy it because he is the person that you're talking about. He has an addresses file in Word that he uses to print envelopes through his printer.
Yeah. Well,
Find a replacement to that program. You can't.
you don't.
But then he doesn't need anything else than Word, and he just needs it to run. So instead of a subscription, just buy Office.
Yeah.
That's the person that needs Office still. God damn that fucking printer. Terrible.
You can. Pretty sure you can just use the Office web for free.
I think it's like kneecapped as far as features go.
Yeah, we can.
And like doing mailings to get your fucking letters printed doesn't work so well.
Probably not. You can get Office for free if you use just the web.
I guess they kind of had to do that because of Drive, huh?
Yeah, you just can. You're not gonna lose. You're right. You're not gonna get people on their product unless you get them on for like free.
Well, that was his solution and what he needed to do. He needed Office because that's what he was used to and needed to do. And that's all there is to it.
I don't know. I keep looking at this picture of this toaster. I'm just very triggered. Can't wait. Yeah, that's good. Can't wait to learn about this toaster. I swear to you, I thought you were gonna own one.
I had an old ass toaster. Got rid of it. Didn't need it. Have a toaster oven. Makes good toast.
Oh my god, that just made me think about the time that we had to convince Dit to get a toaster oven so he doesn't have to warm up his entire oven for a Hot Pocket.
You know, right before this podcast, I thought to myself, you know, I can't imagine Dit house shopping.
Don't want to.
Could
Think
you
about it.
imagine Dit
No.
house shopping?
Not in this market.
Like, I thought about you house shopping and be like, Nick has reasonable wants. You know, they're good things that you want. That's fine. Dit house shopping? He would have to have a circle so big to try and look for a house. His circle would be the size of a state.
He would have to have a seller's market where he would literally have option upon option. Or buyer's market.
Yeah. So bad.
I don't envy the day we have to listen to Dit say, well, the one room was a little crooked.
Could you imagine he found a house that he actually liked and somebody else bought it before him?
I don't know though, because he picks shitty apartments. Do you think he'd buy just a shitty house?
No, I don't, because an apartment is renting and a house is owning.
Yeah, but does he think he's gonna fix it up himself?
No.
What's the Dit mentality?
No.
But
I don't think so.
Dit thinks he's kind of handy. I think Dit would be someone that tries to get a little bit of. Because he'd be worried about equity. He'd be worried about building equity,
Nick,
and you know.
At this Airbnb, a door handle fell off, and it looked like monkeys trying to bash rocks together.
It's fine.
It was a set screw on a door handle. I didn't have an Allen wrench to fix it though.
Oh, that's the other reason I'm not doing Secret Santa this year. I have like $1,000 tied up in this vacation as of right now. I'm not
thinking at like 2 a.m. that I should pay.
I don't care. Like again, I'm not holding anyone up for the money. I'm just like
I know, but I do. I do care, and I want to get it to you. I just keep forgetting to do it. And bring
don't worry about it. Fredo said he'd pay me last Friday. I'm so again. it is what it is. As long as I want to have it by the second payment, which is a month before the trip, because that's when
I
another
think you'll be
1,000 gets
okay.
ripped out.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you'll be okay.
but like that's my like, hey guys, can we like think about this?
Let's
Uh,
get a move on.
that's a month before it happens, which is 10
I would
months
hope by
away.
then you'll be okay.
Yeah. But I'm getting that 13 cents from Dit. Might be 14.
I just. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, God. We have some interesting friends.
We do. They're fun. Hmm.
What else we got? I don't have anything else going on. It's cold,
It's
sort
not
of.
cold.
No, it's just like
It's
I gotta
between
put a I gotta put a jacket on to go outside.
it's between 30 and like 50.
Nick,
And
I'm
that
used to wearing Crocs outside all summer.
I get it. You gotta put them in fucking like winterized mode. You have to put the hard top on them. I get it. You have to like wear some socks with your Crocs.
It's terrible.
Why don't you get the why don't you get the fuzzy Crocs?
Cause that's dumb. Why not
Oh,
just
and
get
Crocs
normal
aren't dumb?
shoes?
That's how I feel
No,
like when you
I have moccasins. Those are like my winter Crocs. If I really wanted to do something,
No, that's the
but
Crocs. Fleece Crocs. Yeah, why don't you get a pair of fleece Crocs?
to me, the game changer about Crocs is like, they're dirty. Let me go to a hose. Like that's
Well,
the.
no, see now you're just being like, see look, get just oh my god, just how 6.99 for shipping? Damn, these are probably kid size. Yes, children. We'll find you a pair, but this doesn't even have pictures. Show me the pictures. Okay, this has a picture.
You just went on a roller coaster right there of emotions. Yeah. I mean, I know they exist. I just what
That you can.
You're why are you on the kids' Crocs?
That's the first one that
But
came up on the Googs.
but yeah, I know. But no, it's not worth it. It's just I'll put socks on and wear something else.
Okay, so now here we are. Here we are with you want a solution, but you don't want to hear it.
The fuzz. There you go. Classic lined Croc. I don't got my size, Nick. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Choose a different color.
Ah, okay. That one will work. Go with blue.
See, it's winter time. People need winter Crocs. That's why they're the top one.
They're weird.
Toes warm.
And your ankle cold.
Okay, now we're worrying about the ankles, but we're wearing Crocs. Let's reevaluate where we are in this life. Let's reevaluate where we are in these lives.
Oh God, I know.
Do you want to know a fun story about Crocs?
Yeah, send it.
Um, whatever year Crocs got big, my family were on vacation, and when where we were on vacation, Crocs, everyone was wearing Crocs. They were everywhere. We like showed up. Everyone was wearing Crocs. We had no idea what they were. I'm like, those are pretty cool. I want a pair. My parents are like, those are the stupidest shoe. And like everyone around me on vacation was wearing these Crocs. I'm like, oh, I want a
Yeah,
pair. They're like,
yeah.
no, they're dumb. No one's gonna wear them. They look stupid. You're gonna get made fun of. I'm like, aw. So, this was the whole thing, all vacation, all week long. This is like up in New York, where we were. We get home, and then that like rest of the summer, like Crocs start booming. Like you just started seeing them everywhere. I'm like,
Like
Crocs.
what kind of time frame is this?
When did Crocs come out?
I don't know. 2002, apparently. That seems pretty long ago.
I feel like when did Crocs are getting mainstream, I guess would be the thing. Yeah, 2004.
Yeah, I
That'd
don't
be
know.
around the right age.
17?
No,
Yeah, no.
that's just Croc
Yeah,
one.
I'm not
No,
sure.
no, go back. Real Tail Wire, the May 6th, 2021. I think that one said it.
2010? Mm,
But by the
no.
time it went public in
Worst
2006,
invention. Ugh.
maybe it was 2010. No, I
I feel
completely
like
was.
it was between 10 and 15.
No,
Somewhere
no, no,
in that.
no. It was definitely way before that.
Before that? Okay.
It was between 2006 and 2010.
Okay.
Um, yeah, they like everyone was wearing them. I thought they were pretty chill and awesome. My parents told me they were gonna be the dumbest thing ever, and they blew up to be like huge.
To me, I never liked or hated them for any specific reason. It was more just like they filled a slot for me because I hated flip flops, but they were like my flip flop.
That's sad. I like a good pair of flip flops.
Have you ever seen this? It's crazy. Have you seen this?
Oh, what is that? Oh my god. What happens to that thing?
I don't know. It's some kind of torch, and this dude just lights the shit out of this crock.
That thing is melting.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Holy shit.
Like, I always used to remember going down to my grandparents' house in Delaware. And it's like, beach kind of sandy environment, quick run out and grab some shoes. It was always the
Hmm.
Crocs. Could do anything in them. And it was just like, hey, they're nice to have. I think I'm on my third pair ever. And I just wear them until they die. I had one size. I had to buy one larger size because my feet grew. And then I wore that pair out. And now I'm on my third pair ever.
Damn, Bruno.
Going through the Crocs like crazy.
Going through the Crocs like, woo! Hmm.
But that was like over 15 years probably now.
I feel like you need to invest in a new pair of Crocs.
I just did.
Is that not a fuzzy line Croc?
You're right. Not. It was not.
Feel like you're missing out.
Maybe I am. And maybe I'm okay with that.
The new house will be right next to a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah? Is that a good thing or a
Buffalo
bad thing?
Buffalo Wings. Uh, it's an okay thing. It's a nice sports bar that you could go watch sports that
True.
you can't. I
True.
won't lie to you. I like as much as I like being a pirate. Sometimes I like going to some place and actually like watching them with a beer.
Yeah. I mean, I would guess that about you. It seems like you're that kind of person. I've heard about you talking about going and watching a game somewhere before
Yeah,
plenty of times.
I I would like to go like watch a pick. I'd like to go sit at a bar and like watch a pick game where I get beer sent
Yeah,
given to me with
sure.
like pretzels,
Yeah,
like big Bavarian pretzels. So I enjoy that, and that Buffalo Wild Wings is like one place to do it.
sure.
Permanis is actually pretty nice. Those places are pretty good sports bars.
Yeah,
I don't like the food as much. I I'm gonna be a little elitist, but before Permanis became a chain restaurant, you could only get them in Pittsburgh.
Ah,
They were good, and now they're just like I don't know. Plus, I
they
got the
were good
Pittsburgher,
enough to
so
make a chain out of it, and then the chain is like, eh.
eh, yeah. good drinks, good atmosphere. I feel like the menu is definitely like all around you just getting like the Pittsburgher. And I've gotten other stuff now. I got the fish sandwich, which was good. I've gotten some other stuff, but their menu isn't like you have to get like a sandwich. You have to get a sandwich on like an Italian bread.
Okay.
But it's a fun place to go, like get some apps and a drinks and watch like a game.
Seems like it.
I
Sounds good
watched
enough.
cornhole. I watched the American Cornhole League there for an hour once.
Oh, I think I remember hearing about that when you were
Yep.
there.
Some girl was smoking this dude. She was like sinking him, and he's just like, I think he was just trying to simp.
Maybe she was a hustler.
I don't know. She was a
Always.
pro. She's a pro cornhole player.
True. It's hard to hustle pros.
Professional.
Making money playing cornhole.
We out there though. So we probably can end it there, unless you
I
got
mean,
some.
I doubt 10 minutes is going to disappear.
You'd be surprised.
I know. You always say that. I
Because
can't
you'd always
think
be.
of anything else.
I can't. That's fine. Well, you want to know why that's fine?
Is it time to end?
It's because that's all we have for this week's episode of Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
See you later.